Why didn't Sauron, who could forge the One Ring, just make the other 16 rings himself? In the Lord of the Rings movies, it's explained that after forging the 19 rings, Sauron went back to Mount Doom to create the One Ring. In the books, Sauron was originally a Maya who served Aula, the god of smithing. He learned the pinnacle of craftsmanship from Aule. After being corrupted by Morgoth, he turned to serve him. Sauron disguised himself as Annatar, claiming to teach the craft of ring making, and had the elf smith Celebrimbor forge the 16 rings. Then he returned to Mount Doom to make the One Ring. Sauron himself had great forging skills, so why didn't he just make all the rings himself instead of going through all the trouble of disguise and manipulation? There are two main reasons. First, when Sauron forged the One Ring, he poured all his own power and malice into it. To have dominion over the other rings, he needed the One Ring to be powerful enough. He couldn't waste his own power on making the other 16 rings, so he found the finest elfsmiths of the time to forge them for him. Second, the elfsmiths of that age were famous for their craftsmanship. Rings made by the best elfsmiths were so attractive to the leaders of the different races that they could be tricked into wearing them without suspicion. Finally, Sauron did not want his true intentions to be revealed before he finished forging the One Ring. By having the elves make the rings for him, he could wait until he put on the One Ring and try to exert his control without the other leaders immediately sensing his presence. This minimized the risk of revealing himself too soon.